Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Munchiez Artisanal Ice Creams. We have the Rompope, we have pumpkin,
strawberries with cream, and monster cookie.
So you see that these are in cups. These are in cups. That's why we don't eat. I didn't even get a bowl out to try these.
You can kind of see them.
Yeah, you can see them through the cup. And what the deal is this is a fairly new, well, this is definitely a new location of an ice cream shop in Nicholasville, Kentucky. And
yeah, they said that was the only one around, so.
Yes. So yeah, so I was like, oh, because I wanted to know, is this a chain? You know, I hadn't heard of it, but I wasn't sure. We passed by it, and it's like, oh, ice cream. We have to try some new ice cream. So
and I said monster cookie. It's Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster, yeah. So you want to try the strawberry? This is strawberry with cream.
Okay.
So we have them. Well, I'm going to talk. We have them in the cups because when we went inside, I'm going to attach a video. It's a very short little video to the end of this review of the inside of the ice cream shop. They do have places to sit, but it is a very traditional ice cream shop where you would get it in a cup or a cone. They had bubble cones.
Smoothies.
They had smoothies. They sell sandwiches and stuff in there. But they didn't have like pints to like put these in a pint. And so we were like, okay, we're going to take these home. Is there any way you could put it in something with a lid? And so they had, that's why we have these cups, because they had the cups with lids. So, and we had dry ice in the car, so it was perfect for us.
Yeah,
we were able to bring it
good.
home. Yeah. Okay.
But they're like just smoothie cups. I'm assuming that's the size you would buy. If you get a smoothie, this is what you get it in. I like that there's tons of strawberry in here. And the ice cream itself is really good.
I love that. I love how different that is from just plain
Like a
strawberry.
ice cream.
And look at the hunk. There
Oh,
is
yeah.
a hunk in here of an actual piece of strawberry.
Yeah, it's actually strawberry, and it's got the. If you've ever eaten strawberries that are frozen, they have that little icy texture to them, like they're like ice. That's what those have, is that little ice texture.
That's delicious, and it's very distinctly strawberries and cream.
Yeah. You can tell they used like a custard-based ice cream, a cooked ice cream, because it's fatty. You can kind of feel the oiliness on your lips. Do you feel that? Just a little bit, because we made homemade ice cream both ways, cooked and uncooked. If you do the cooked custard type, you get that little bit of a greasy kind of feel.
I don't mind it though.
No.
It's delicious.
But it's where it uses cream instead of just milk.
I love homemade ice cream, so
it tends to
that
have that
works
little
for
bit more of a texture to it.
So they had Oreo ice cream, and they had this Cookie Monster ice cream. And they look very similar in the pots. And I actually asked the girl, I said, what's the difference between the Oreo and the Cookie Monster?
I said one of them's blue.
He said, it's blue.
I was joking.
She was joking. But she said, go ahead.
This has cookie.
She said this has cookie dough. So this has Oreo, but it also has cookie dough. So, and they had lots of other flavors. I wonder how many other ones we could name, because we didn't write any of the other ones down. I know 2 for sure, or maybe 3.
We either had 12 total or 16 total. I can't remember how many was in each freezer. Can't remember if it was 6 or 8 in each one. Because I know they had tequila. They had peanut butter.
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Nutella.
It was Nutella.
Yeah.
That's right. It was actually called Nutella. They had so many, and those are the 3 that I was thinking of too.
That's the ones that kind of halfway interested us.
Yes, but it was like, beyond these, they had all kinds of flavors.
They had a bunch of different stuff.
And you stand there and you look and look and look, and then and it's like, but you're right, we remember those because those are the ones that if we had bought more, we probably would have bought those. What do you think about this one?
Oh, they had a mango as well.
See, I wouldn't have remembered.
No, but I remember seeing it because it was like orange. And it was like, what is that? That's really good. It's more vanilla. with just a little hint of the chocolate when you get the cookie pieces, but it's good. It's just a more of a vanilla, and it's got that custardy kind of texture to it. Kind of like a Culver's. Have you ever had Culver's or something like that where it's got that custard texture? That's the same thing. They've used a custard base, so it's really good. I love a custard based ice cream.
I love the cookie dough. Did you get a?
I didn't get a piece of cookie dough. I got just the Oreo stuff.
Okay, I got a hunk of actual cookie dough.
Is it like?
It's actually it's like a chocolate chip cookie hunk. It's a hunk.
No, maybe that's what I'm just missing though.
And you really, when you bite through that, you really taste the chocolate. It has a nice chocolate flavor.
Yeah, all I'm gonna.
It's just gonna depend on what bite you get. Yeah. Because if you get all blue with no cookie, it's gonna taste like vanilla.
No, yeah, a little bit.
You got it?
Almost like a chocolate chip, almost.
Is your tongue blue? A little bit. Yes, my gosh, your tongue is a little blue.
Yours is too. No, not really.
Because I had time to, yeah. So I like that one too.
Yeah, I mean, you are using food dyes, so.
Now this one, I had to ask how to pronounce it.
The good thing about this is, I said the food dye I mentioned, I don't taste food dyes.
I don't either, no. I had to ask her, actually she said it twice for me. And this is called Rompope. And you go ahead and take a bite. She said it's like eggnog.
It's Mexican eggnog.
But it better.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, we have to have some of that.
It's good. It's definitely different.
What I'm wondering is, since it's like eggnog but better, they sell eggnog in the stores here. Does Rompope, that's probably a stupid question, but does Rompope come in a liquid form like eggnog to where you could go to the store and buy it?
I guess so.
I would think so too.
Maybe if you went to a Mexican market.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they sell it. I don't know.
You know,
we have a Mexican market, but they don't have a lot of refrigerated
That's
stuff.
what I'm wondering. Have we ever seen?
The Mexican market that we go to.
Up front.
Yeah, but they have a little bitty cooler. It's got a little bitty cooler, like a 2-door cooler. That's the only really refrigerator they have in the whole place.
Next time we go in there, we're gonna have to look and see if they have that.
Especially closer to, I don't know if it's a Christmas thing anyway, so it might be just an all-time thing.
I don't know.
I like eggnog better. I really do. This one's got different seasonings and spices to it. I don't mind this one at all.
It does, though, remind me of eggnog.
A little bit, but I like the
have
traditional flavors.
I think this does still have nutmeg in it.
Yeah.
And I do think it's very, very creamy. And I do get that slick texture that you're talking about. Yeah, like a custard. But I love it, and I could eat that whole thing.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
It's delicious, yeah.
It is slightly different though, so don't expect it to be like eggnog. Like I said, I would rather have eggnog.
I understand why she compared it to eggnog.
Yeah, because it's definitely got the seasonings and stuff.
This is the pumpkin.
And it doesn't say pumpkin spice.
It just says pumpkin. But I had to get it because, it's the fall time of year. In October and September, really August now. August, September, October, November. You expect to eat more pumpkin those times of year.
They're pushing the pumpkin spice time a little earlier every year. When I first started eating it, I really, really liked the spice. The spice kind of settles in as kind of a little bit earthy, but it's still got a pumpkin pie spice.
It does. It tastes like a pumpkin pie. It's more pumpkin pie than pumpkin spice.
Right. It's more earthy flavors and you really get the pumpkin. I mean, the pumpkin flavor really comes out too. So you get that literal pumpkin, not just, because a lot of the stuff that's like the Starbucks and stuff is all spice. It's not a lot of pumpkin.
Right.
This one has a lot of actual pumpkin.
Yes, this tastes like you're eating an actual piece of pie, but without the crust or the whipped cream on top. I actually really like that. I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, it's really good. The spices might be too much for some people though, because it's very, like I said, it's kind of earthy.
It's earthy, but it's not overspiced like with clove or something like that.
It's not like, oh, that's too much.
Okay, so this is going to be hard.
It's not going to be hard for me at all.
It's not going to be hard for you at all? I know right now, our favorite is going to be something completely different.
Oh, I'm sure. Mine's strawberry.
Okay, mine's the Rompope.
I
really do like that. I'm gonna go, if I win again and I had the same selection of these four, which ones would I go number one, number two? I'm gonna say Rompope, and then I'll do strawberries and cream.
I do the strawberries and probably the Cookie Monster. Or the Monster Cookie. No, Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster, yeah, Cookie Monster.
I'd probably do those because the spices in those are not bad. They're just, I don't want that in my ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I really do like that. So, hopefully somebody will be able to tell us if they sell this in the supermarket in a container, quart container, whatever.
Or do they have these anywhere else? I don't know.
Yeah. But the Munchies, I wanted to show them on the channel because if you live in the near Nicholasville, Kentucky, or Lexington, it is. If you're in Lexington, it's so quick and easy to get
like
to.
10 minutes.
Especially if you're on Nicholasville Road. If you're out there by Whole Foods and all that, it's not like it's a long drive. You literally, you turn right up on Nicholasville Road, and it's right up the street. You'll see a golf course, and right on the other side of the golf course is the strip mall, and that's where this was located.
Yeah, it's got a turn lane, so you can get in pretty easy.
Yeah, you can get in easy and everything. Yeah, no big deal. But they do have a lot to choose from.
Yep.
They, like I said, they have a little table. But I'll put the little video at the end of this so that you can see what it looks like. But I definitely think you should stop and give it a try and tell them you watched our video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.